Good morning this morning. It's going to be a busy day. I've got three videos I want to film. I'm hoping to get at least two of them done today. Uh, and I've got a bunch of other things I've got to get up and go do. So let's get started right off with Movie and Stitch. Uh, a bunch of different YouTubers doing it, and I've really been enjoying it. In fact, I enjoyed it so much that I had to go watch one of the ladies' videos. I watched Fallen, and that was a very interesting movie. I enjoyed it, and but that's not the one um I had picked. I'd actually picked Ferdinand, but as usual, movies come and go on Hulu so quickly that I missed it. So I went looking around trying to find another one, and I ended up watching uh, one from Peacock. That's free to sign up. They do have a paid membership, but you can watch some for free. And I found an old movie that I hadn't seen called Fried Green Tomatoes. And it stars Kathy Bates and Jessica Tandy. And Jessica Tandy, she's just as adorable as she always is in movies. I just love watching her. But the premise is there's this woman played by Kathy who she's just a bored homemaker. Her husband doesn't pay her no attention, and she's just kind of sad. And she goes with her husband to visit his aunt in a nursing home. And the aunt is crotchety as all get out and ends up throwing the lady out. And the nephew stays in there sometimes, but she has to go to the waiting room and just wait on him. And she ends up meeting this sweet old lady in there called Ninny. And Ninny ends up telling her stories from her past. And the stories, it's what's more interesting is not so much the story that she tells, but the relationship that grows between the two ladies. And that relationship gives uh, Evelyn, I have to keep looking, it gives Evelyn a little bit of spark where she's starting to live her life, and they do become close friends, and I just enjoyed that friendship. Uh, Sadly, the story was set not in slavery times, but in, I believe, in the 30s, where things were so much, especially in the South. This was in Alabama, and there was the Ku Klux Klan, and they did not treat black people as equals or even as human. And that just saddens me. I wasn't raised that way. My daddy told me you don't judge a book by its cover. You judge people by the content of their character. So even though I can acknowledge and respect a person because of who they are on the outside, it's more important to me what they are on the inside, how they treat me. If they're good to me, I'm good to them. In fact, I'm usually good to them even if they're not good to me, because that's the way my mom and daddy raised me too. Well, anyway, I got off on a tangent. So if you're sensitive to that kind of things, don't watch this movie, because it might bring up some issues. And I'd hate to recommend a video that did that to somebody. Even though the story between the two women is good, the background story isn't so good. And it's about a woman. The background story is about a woman who is a bit different. Oh, the Papa just turned his TV up loud. And her the struggles she had in being different, and so yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I do give the movie a thumbs up because of that sweet part, but with a warning. If you're sensitive to the issue of how people are treated, there are parts of this movie you won't like. And watch Fallen. It's a whole lot better. It stars Denzel Washington, and that good-looking man's good in everything he makes. So until next time, and if you see me in another video with this shirt on, you'll know why. It's all filmed on the same day before I had to run off, and I'm talking awful long for being in a hurry. Y'all take care and stay safe and be kind to one another. Bye-bye.